Hello and welcome to the info channel. Today we are going to be going over your quick and simple guide on the Holy Paladin and Wrath of the Lich King. We will be covering what they bring to the raid, the talents and glyphs that you should be using, the stat priority you should be looking out for, all the races you could choose from, and last but not least, your rotation priority. But first, thank you for everyone that's supporting the channel. I would like you to like and subscribe because it would give me a huge ego boost. Thank you, and let's get into it. First, what do Holy Paladins bring to the raid? Besides all the normal buffs Paladins usually bring, Holy Paladins have access to improved Blessing of Wisdom, which increases it by 20%. We also have Divine Sacrifice, Divine Guardian, that redirects damage to the Paladin while reducing damage for everyone else in the raid. We also have Aura Mastery that increases the effectiveness of your aura by 100%. Number 2, your talent tree and your glyphs. Now this is going to be your standard Holy Paladin talent tree. There aren't too many points that you can move around here. You can move around your improved Righteous Fury and put them into toughness to get some more armor value, or if another Paladin already has it, you can move the 2 points from Blessing and Wisdom and move them into the improved Consecration aura. For your major glyphs, you're going to be using Beacon of Light and Holy Light, and if you need more mana, you should use Seal of Wisdom. If you want more healing output, you should use Seal of Light. For your minor glyphs, it's going to be Land Hands, Wisdom, and Blessing of Kings. Number 3, what stats should I be looking for? Our stat priority is as follows: Intellect, Haste rating, Mana per 5, Spell Power, and Crit rating. Seal of Wisdom and Divine Plea both scale off of Intellect, so that is why it's so important. And Holy Guidance also gives us 20% more spell power on our Intellect. Number 4, what race should I choose? Now, if you're Alliance, you only have 2 options. You have the Drown Eye with Heroic Presence, which increases your hit rating for your whole party by 1%, or you're a Human, which has the Human Spirit, which increases your spirit by 3%. Both have their positives, both have their negatives. Either one works perfectly great in a raid environment. Now, if you're Horde, like I am, you only have 1 option, and that's Blood Elf, so get used to it. 5th, last but not least, we have your rotation priority. First, there's a couple things we need to do before we even pull the boss. You need to decide if you're going to use Seal of Wisdom or Seal of Light, and make sure you're using the right glyph. You need to decide if you're going to be doing Judgment of Light or Judgment of Wisdom, and then you need to make sure you put Beacon of Light on your tank and Sacred Shield on your tank, and now you're ready to pull. For light incoming damage, we're going to be using Flash of Light and Holy Shock on cooldown, and then anything above 10% health, you should be using Holy Light to make sure you get them as fast as possible back to full health and you're not overhealing them. In windows of high damage, make sure you're using Avenging Wrath and Divine Illumination together, and then windows of low damage, you should be using Divine Plea to get that mana back. Last but not least is Divine Sacrifice. Make sure you're using this cooldown anytime you have huge party damage coming in, as it redirects the damage to you, but it does reduce all of that damage to the party and yourself. And that's going to be our quick and simple guide to the Holy Paladin and Wrath of the Lich King. We went over all the talent trees, the races you could be, what they bring to the raid, and their stat priority. If you have any other questions, make sure you let me know down in the comments. Make sure you like and subscribe this video, and I'll see you next time.